Hello, I'm Brent Wilsey, and with me today is Chase Wilsey. And today we're talking about oil, housing, and also to the economy. Let's start off first talking about oil. Today we had oil inventories released. Now they fell by 0.8 million barrels, almost a million barrels. They currently stand around 502 million barrels. That's the reserves, which is pretty high, and that's why oil is falling and gas prices are falling. Now, year over year, gasoline demand is up 2.5%. Now, Chase, what's going on here is this is positive for the economy, and also too, this has been terrible on the oil stocks.
Yeah, and we think oil is going to turn around. I mean, OPEC just came out today, and for those that don't know, OPEC is an organization of oil-producing countries. Well, they came out and said non-OPEC supply for this year is expected to drop even further than they anticipated. So what we're seeing is lowered supply, and people aren't thinking demand is increasing. Well, that's wrong. Demand is actually increasing, as you can see, for gasoline as well for oil. So that is going to be good for prices going forward.
And also this too is Russia, who's part of that, a big producer. They are starting to talk about cutting production, and what people think, this is going to last forever. It's been going on for quite a while now.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the rig count drop by almost half, I think, is what it's at now here in the U.S.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
And the big thing is those companies know they're not making money producing oil, so they're not going to do it. Now these countries producing oil are going to have to come around to that sooner or later.
Right. All right, well, again, so we think, looking at some oil stocks now is a good idea because, again, you want to buy low and sell high, and people say, it's too scary. That's when you buy.
Yeah, but be careful because we went over Chesapeake Energy the other day. High debt companies, you still want to stay away from those.
Good point. Let's talk about housing a little bit. Housing mortgages, year over year, home mortgages, applications up 25%. That's huge. Refis up 9% year over year. Let's stop right there and talk about this a little bit. Housing markets. We also think home builders are pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, there's this bottleneck, I guess we'll call it, of this pent-up demand for people to go out and buy houses, and the housing market, is doing extremely well right now, as you can see here.
Yeah, and also refis, what they do is they put more money in consumers' pockets so they can do what?
Go out and buy things, go buy clothes, go buy new purses, go buy those nice items that you really want.
Right, and we hold a retailer in our portfolio, which we won't disclose, but we're starting to see signs on the retailers of their sales start increasing, and look at the stocks.
Yeah, they're doing great, so.
Yeah, so time to maybe look at the retailer stocks. Also, too, let's talk about the economy and why now you may, or should be actually investing. Consumer confidence remains high. People are very confident when they go out there.
And what's that mean when people are confident? They're going to go out and spend more money. They feel good about themselves. They feel good about what's going on. They feel good about the money in their pocket. So
yeah.
Very important. And what's that mean for businesses? If consumers are spending more, that means they get more money as well.
Yeah, and I get very excited when this report comes out. It's called the JOLTS, Job Opening Labor Turnover Survey. Now they're talking about how more Americans are now quitting their job, not because they're tired of working, but because they feel confident they can get another job.
Yeah, and what that does is put pressure on wage inflation, so people will, as you said, make more money, which is good for the economy. We're just seeing all these positive signs in the stock market. It's still very volatile, but we're seeing great things here in our economy.
And also, too, job openings on the report was 5.6 million openings. That's up from 5.4 million in November. So more job openings, and also workers, they're moving up to better jobs, they said as well.
Yeah, so I mean, all very positive for our economy, and as we keep saying, we're very bullish on what is going on right now.
Right, and also, too, lastly, lower gas prices now showing up again where? Retail.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and I think retail stocks right now, they're trading pretty low. You get some good PE ratios on those.
Yeah,
right?
You're getting some great deals. You're not buying those high flyers, but you're really finding a good value in the company, which is very important.
Right. So that kind of sums it up for you on what's going on. Don't be afraid. I know you get afraid, but you have to buy when your fear is high. Kind of works out pretty well like that, because if you feel good, guess what? Prices are too high.
Yeah.
So for more information or questions or a company you would like to have us talk about, visit our website, smartinvesting2000.com, or give us a call directly at 858-546-4306. I'm Brent Wilsey. Have a great day. We'll talk more tomorrow.